have only a few black women stand up today to gain control of themselves and their lives and their minds and their destiny again and to lock in with their black men. But the overwhelming majority, the white man has us. Why do you think the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said 75% of his work is with the black woman? 75% of his work, he said, is with the black woman. Because once we get you back, it's all over. White man ain't got a chance. Not once we get up. Once we have her, it's all over. Because he rules through her. The closest one to us is her. Huh? When she decides to stand up, we have to stand up. Sisters who are visiting, that's why he works with the Muslim sister a certain way. You don't like his way, but he dresses her a certain way. He teaches her certain things. He reforms her first. He starts wrestling with her mind first. Because where there are no decent women, there can be no decent men. Women set that standard. If she's black, if she's aware, if she's conscious, if she is centered in God, you have to be. Because she ain't gonna talk to you if she's not. You can't even get in her face if she's not. If you knew you had to approach her a certain way, and there was no slack, you get it together quick. Wouldn't we? That's right. I mean, we get it together real quick. I see how it works in the church. Sisters want to take brothers to church when the brother just want to be with the sister. He don't care nothing about what's being preached at church. She say, yeah, well, come on, go to church with me. I don't know what you say. Come on, go to church with me. You see that brother, he ain't been to church in 10 years. He right there. Got his little Bible in his hand. He's following her to church. That's because the black man has been swept from his position. You are not yourself. These things I'm talking about, when you are yourself, you won't permit them. True. You wouldn't let Two Live Crew nor any of them do what they're doing. If you were yourself, you would storm the stage with some ironing cards or extension cards or water hoses or razor straps and beat the hell out of our women on the stage with their butts turned up in the world's face. You would go up there and whip their behind on the stage and put leather on their behind. Beat them up the stage. Get up the stage. Up here, just racing them. Get up from there. So you're advocating beating the black woman? Beat your naked behind on that stage. We would rather beat your behind than for you to disgrace us, showing your behind to the world. After we get through beating her naked behind, then we head for the Two Live Crew. We strip Two Live Crew behind buck naked on the stage and whip their behind and turn their raw behind up to the stage. But I'm looking for that kind of army that want to roll like that. Look, you don't want to roll nothing but a joke. You don't want to roll. All this faking you be doing. All this black talk and black look and black t-shirts. And you still a white man living. You will not come with Farrakhan because Farrakhan represents discipline. Farrakhan represents a new life for you, a new personality. Farrakhan represents throwing down the pipe. You can't be no nationalist with a pipe. Well, I'm a socialist. I'm a coffee. Well, put down the pipe. Put down the coat. Don't tell me that you are righteous and that you teaching our people and you selling dope. I ain't going for it. Don't tell me you got supreme wisdom and you know the lessons and you selling crack to our people. You need to be cracked upside your damn head. A true black man is a righteous black man. A true black woman is a righteous black man. Yes, that's true. That's right. There will come a time when we will whip 2 live crews together. And any other fool will do that. These other rappers. Stage full of naked white girls. You up there rapping all this black. They got nasty looking dogs running all over the stage, kicking all the heels all up in our face. But you so black. We just as crazy as we can be. Prince. Up there with a garter belt on, to strip Princes behind buck naked and whip him hard enough that he won't enjoy it. I'm not like this every day. But for some reason, these subjects are on my heart. And somebody has to talk about it. But most of you don't like this. Even some of you that come in the mosque, you just want to lie. Or the brothers, you just want to be in a fashion show. Who got the baddest bow tie? Designer bow tie. I got on the baddest five. I dress fresh. I'm living real hard. Check out my reptile, my gators, my crocs, my lizard, my silk. That ain't what the struggle is about, fool. This ain't no damn fashion show. We're fighting for the minds and hearts of our people and fighting for our liberation and our salvation.
Yeah, right.
You just want to read and listen to the tape. You have that tape. Wasn't the minister bad on that tape? Did you hear what he said on that tape? Yeah, we heard what he said. Now let's go and do it. Can't nobody say that the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Can't nobody touch you the way Farrakhan touches you. But you gotta walk the walk after he gets through giving you something. You'll pack every venue in the country because you just like showtime. But when it's time to do that, you don't want to do that. You don't want to clean up the street. We can clean up prostitution. I went by, what's that club? Kilimanjaro last night. Pass by, check it out. I go everywhere, that black folk. I went by, I couldn't hardly get there for the prostitute. Prostitutes everywhere. And it ain't like this nowhere in the world. I mean, they had girls out there almost totally naked in the middle of the street, and the prostitutes in New York are aggressive. They don't stand there like they do in Los Angeles and Chicago and all that stuff, chewing gum and talking about, come here, baby. They step out in the middle of the street and stop the traffic. I saw some of them running with the car, talking to them in the window. And many of our sisters were right out there. We got to train strong black men who can fight the forces of nature. Because your conviction to God is so strong. And the liberation of your people is so strong. Until you will not allow the weight of the immorality, the indecency, the freakishness, the homosexuality, and the licentiousness of the white man's world to corrupt our world as a new world comes into being and maturity. And you can go out among the prostitutes and not fall victim to the prostitute. Anyway, I always thought that it was a weak man who will buy a prostitute. You're a weak man if you will buy a prostitute. That means you have no consciousness, no awareness, no sense, and you ain't no man at all. Because any woman wants to be with a real man under the right and the proper circumstances, within the guidelines of God's law. You ain't got to pay food. All you got to do is be yourself. Accept your own and be your black self. But you out there stupid. I saw men that look like preachers and politicians and dignified black men out there stopping at the curb and stuff with these nasty prostitutes. But we looking for an army that we'll roll one day. And we'll do every red light district in New York. Everywhere, we don't care about the police. We'll strike in the midnight hour. Everywhere we see one of them girls, we'll jump out with our ironing cord, our extension cord, our water hose, our razor strap, and we'll whip our behind right out in the middle of 42nd Street. Right on 9th Ave and 10th Ave and 11th Ave and 43rd. If I miss some streets, I know you know the other streets. We'll whip her behind right out in the middle of the street. Say, girl, you're not going to do this no more. It's over. That's when you decide it's over. Yeah, it'll be over. We'll visit the crack dealers, the dope dealers. We'll kick their goddamn doors. And Lord, that's the kind of black man we looking for. That's what we do. But before you can go, you gotta let your black go. Before you go, you gotta let your cocaine go. When we kick the door in, on the way out, you can't be. Give you a little thanks. Because the kind of army we talk about building, we will kill you for doing it. Because you would have made a serious violation. You can't go out perpetrating. That's right. Faking and shaking. That's right. You gotta be for real. You gotta let this go. We're looking for the core group. We're looking for the nucleus. We're looking for the 144,000 that was seen with the Lamb of God going up Mount Zion, heading to the promised land. That would pave the way as the stars of heaven, that would call another number into existence. And Revelation say no man could know. That's what we're looking for. Looking for a few good men. We're not going to Iraq either. We got a battle right here in New York. Leave the white woman alone. Leave her alone. When it's time to deal with the white women, she won't be happy to see you coming. What would you do with a white girlfriend or a white wife? In this country, she'll catch you. She can cut your throat. Whose side do you think she's going to be on? You silly enough to think she's going to be with you, fool? No. Go back to your black woman. Get back to black. And stop bringing all these diseases into the black community. This case reminds me of the Scottsboro boys. Reminds me in a twisted sort of way of Emmett Till and Max Park. Ain't no justice. There will never be any justice until we establish our own justice. That's right. I was at the birthday party of Professor X, the X Clan. I like it. They were talking about freedom or death. That can't be a slogan. It's got to be for real. Yes, sir. That's right. Freedom or death. Free from the white man's white woman. Free from his cigarettes. Free from his dope. Free from his alcohol. Free from the freakishness and the immorality of his world. Free from his religion and his white God and his white images of himself. I want to do a lecture one day called Freedom or Death. Resist to exist. Resist to exist. Scripture said resist the devil and he will flee from you. Yes, sir. That's what you got to do. Yes, sir. He set up headquarters in our heads and in our hearts. Yes. That should be a response to the trial of our young women. They should know that we are waking up. It should be the beginning of a real movement in New York. That should be a movement in this city with no less than 10,000 fearless that are not shaking in faith. Everybody is vying for the minds and hearts. Follow me. I can't take you nowhere but to Farrakhan. He's the leader. And if I'm not leading you to him, I ain't no leader at all. Oh, they ain't got no sense. Even less, follow me. Crawl up out of the cellar, out of the basement, and have illusions of being a leader. So they take whatever God-given skills and talents that they're given and try to dupe the masses.
Black Power, Black Power. Survive or Die, Inc. The choice is yours. Welcome, Black family, to the Black Survival class. Survive or Die. And, whew, man, it's hot as hell out here today. I'm loving it. So, ride with me. Had a slight situation. The goddamn tripod broke. So, I had to quickly improvise to get it steady, at least, with the multifunctional shovel, you know. And so shit happens, you dig? Things happen out here. You just have to be thinking on your feet at all times. The worst thing you could do, man, is to come out here and panic. You know what I'm saying? And get emotional and lose focus. You dig? You have to maintain focus no matter what the situation is, because if you're not thinking straight, then all types of hell is going to be breaking loose. You understand what I mean? So bear with me, rock with me. We out here, and I got a new addition to Survive or Die squad, and we're gonna hear from him in just a hot second. But testing out not some new gear, but a new way of the gear. This is the Gear Top one man bivy tent, the camo bivy tent. I did a complete setup and review on the Hanif Black YouTube page, YouTube channel. So this is the same tent, one man bivy tent, without the rain fly, without the camo rain fly. You understand what I'm saying? And as you can see, let's take a walk here, and then we'll be black to get this fire started real quick. But I want y'all to walk with me. Let me show y'all this. All right, so as you can see, this, for those who are listening, pay attention, because a lot of people been asking me, oh, what kind of tent should I get? I want to get a 4-man tent. And when I asked them, well, is it just you by yourself? They say yes. So listen, you don't need no damn 4-man tent, okay, if it's just you by yourself. That 4-man tent is going to be so much weight for you just by yourself unnecessarily, okay? So, boom, you set up your ground tarp, as you can see here, my camo ground mat. All right, always put something down, layer it down. Now, pay attention, because I want to talk about this very importantly. So we're going to deal with tents for a hot second, okay? Now, all right, this tent here is a summer tent with this setup, without the rain fly, okay? Let me tell you why it's a summer tent. Okay, pay attention, family. Pay attention, because the worst thing you can do is to go buy this fucking banging tent, right? And then you find out in, let's say, 95-degree weather that you are fucking roasting in your banging ass tent. Why? First and foremost, your tent must have breathability. Okay, this is a mesh netting, bug netting here. Breathability from the top all the way down to the bottom. Okay, bang. Then if we come around here, more breathability at the foot. Okay, and you come around to the other side, more what? Breathability. Okay, now you don't have to worry about roasting in your damn tent. And if you come around even more, even at the head, more breathability. So I'm testing this out with all the breathability without the rain fly, right? And it's hot. It's a nice breeze where we are. It's always shady under where we at. Always. It's always some shade. I'm gonna tell you, it's so much shade, y'all. It's kind of hard for us to even charge our solar panel equipment. So we gotta put it in certain other areas where the sun is, just so we can get a good charge, because all this greenery, all this that you see out here, you dig? So let me introduce you to my new bike, my new car real quick. And as you can see, I did all of the paint job myself. If you check out the King Samir Black Survival page, the videos on how I did it step by step, most of it is on there. So I got the sheepskin. I told you I was gonna pimp it out. Oh, y'all gotta watch the video. Y'all gotta go watch the video. But I gave you a warning, I'm pimping this out. So, and I'm not done yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on some more equipment for my tank. You know what I mean? And it was a pretty good project. I enjoyed doing this. So it blends right in. You know what I mean? Especially if I was to sit it over here, you wouldn't even be able to really tell at all. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably just see the seat. You know what I mean? But that seat is mad comfortable, very comfortable, especially when you're riding long distances. That's very important. Comfortability. You understand what I'm saying? Because your little private parts will be done up after a little while. You'll be numb as hell. You fuck around and be sterile. You know what I mean? So make sure your seat system for your bike, for those who are building survival bug out bikes, make sure you have very comfortable padding on your seat because that also reflects on your spine. You dig? So back to the tent system. Now, I see a lot of tents, and don't get me wrong, they hot. I like them, good quality stuff. But for the most part, family, you want to make sure that your tent, even if it's a 2-man tent or a 3-man, even a 4-man tent, you want to make sure that you are able to have breathability without suffocating so much that you don't even sleep at night and it's completely uncomfortable because you might have, let's say, damn, cuz I wish you would have bought your tent up. I could have used it. Perfect example. Damn. But let's say, for instance, this was a dome tent, right? A dome coming all the way up and around, just like that, all the way around. Big circle tent. Most dome tents only have the breathability at the top of the dome coming all the way around, right? Now, they may have a little side or bottom window, but guess what? That's about it. You have to keep your door open, right? Which only allows so much air in through the doorway, right? So all the rest of it could be just the material. That's not a good tent. You will roast and fuck around and die in that type of tent. Make sure, especially for those living in hot regions, okay, pay attention to how much breathability your tent will give you, especially during the super hot days. If by any case you have to, chill out in your tent, and a lot of times you will because it's so hot for those, and I'm dealing with the heat situation now because we're coming into the summer. You dig? And I know folks have been, coming onto the page, asking a lot of questions, hitting me up. Folks have been going out getting gear. Man, I love it. So continue to support the King Samir Black Survival page. You dig? I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Survive or Die appreciates everything you guys are doing. Bring your questions, man. Stop acting scared. Don't wait on me or Conrad Sean or Conrad Ogun or Knowledge Born to bring all the information. You dig? If you got information, God damn it, bring it to the group, man. This ain't about me. This ain't about King Samir. You dig? It's just the name of the group. But I'm bringing this to you as much as we possibly can. I'm building a good, strong team of young brothers. I'm, taking them under my wing and training them out. And we're gonna get to the young God in a minute. But I want y'all to pay attention to the stuff that you buy. Okay, pay attention. First question you should ask yourself: how much wind can come through this tent to keep me cool? If you don't see a lot of wind area possibilities, you understand what I'm saying, then that might not be the tent for you. You do not have to get a big ass tent and you're constantly on the move. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you why. Because it makes you more tired. It's more energy you have to use because of the weight of the tent and all the rest of your equipment in your bag. You might have to end up carrying your tent by itself in your other hand. So now you don't have free hands, which kind of now defeats the purpose of your bag. You understand what I'm saying? Or your tactical vest and, system and all that type of stuff. You want to keep your hands as free as possible. Anything could happen. You could just be walking through here and fuck around and run into one of my tripwire alarms and bust your damn forehead out here. You dig? So you always want to keep your hands free when you on the move. If you're using trekking poles and stuff like that, your trekking poles can become so much more useful. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on my multifunctional trekking pole to come, and we're gonna get into that and do a nice review on that to show you the many uses outside of just trekking. You understand what I'm saying? But this tent here is a one-man tent. It weighs about 2.3. Very light, y'all. I mean, very light, super light, super light. Okay, and this is the kind of tent you might want to consider getting for yourself. This is the gear top one man bivy tent. They call it they call him Blazer. You know what I mean? And this is one of their top selling one man tents. And they have the other one is made a lot different, but it's a one man bivy also. Now pay attention because bivy tents are hot. Okay, they're one man tents are built just for you, which brings a lot more heat because of the fact they're a lot more what? Compact, just for you. Certain bivy tents are not even made for the summer. You have to pay attention to that. Okay, how much breathability will you be able to get in a bivy tent during the summer? This one, I'm going to tell you honestly, this is actually the best outside of the all mesh netting tent. But who the hell wants that? You know what I mean? You want some kind of design to it. You dig? This tent has so much breathability, even at night. You understand what I'm saying? The head, the sides, all the way down, and the feet. So this is what basically you want to invest in. So I don't even have to get inside the sleeping bag. And by the way, this is not a winter sleeping bag. You understand what I'm saying? So again, you have to pay attention to your gear. This bag is for spring, summer, you know what I'm saying? Early fall. Early fall. You dig? So very important to make sure that the gear you travel with is equipped for your surroundings, your terrain, your elements. You understand what I'm saying? So and then outside of all the air I'll be receiving, boom, I have protection from the elements. I have protection from all this stuff falling over here. Now, speaking of that, when I came out here earlier, I just got out here. The young guy was setting up, boom. And all of a sudden, we heard, where is it? Where is it? That way, right? I'm trying to see y'all. I can't zoom in on it, but right in that area, you see that bright spot? Right in that area. Okay, listen up. So we talking, boom, 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 peace, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And next thing you know, we heard snap, snap. Like a hard snap, like what the fuck is going on? So we everything stopped. So we paying attention, we doing the knowledge, like what the fuck was that? Please don't tell me we're gonna have to beat somebody and dig and put them in the trench. We done already started out here, right? So the next thing you know, you heard snap rip, and the entire goddamn top half of that tree came tumbling down. And we just standing here watching every single moment of it in shock like a mug, like damn. And mind you, that's in the area where we're working on our underground trench. So let me walk you up. In fact, let's go to the trench. And then we're going to come back and get this fire popping because I'm getting hungry. So we're going to walk to this trench. Show y'all what we've been working on out here, you dig? Because every day is something to do. Don't ever think you can come out into the woods and just chill. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, you can. But guess what? It's always something to do. Always something to do. So let's come start back from this way because I want to show y'all. I came in from the other end, but show y'all. This is our little camouflaging we've been doing. So this is our little trail we've been building. Little side wall we've been working on here. Oh, we've been getting busy. Yes, we've been getting busy. Big up Black Matic, Brother Tyreek. So, boom, here we go. This is the trench we've been working on. These are the steps I made here. Nice little step area. Come down. And it's been raining a lot, so kind of roughed up. But this hole here is exactly how deep we're going to have the trench. And as you can see all around, our fire pit is going to be, fire area is going to be right over here. But all this, see that deep hole? See that big mountain of dirt? All up in here, all this has to come out. So we still got a lot of work to do. But we on it, you dig? And this is just an experiment. This is just an experiment. Trust and believe what I tell you, because I got a safe house, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. I got a safe house, y'all. Yes. Yes. So, y'all know what time it is next, right? So stand by, comrades. In fact, I'll be coming to Virginia next weekend. I'll be there for an entire week. So for those who are ready to train and get it in, King Samir and the Survive or Die Squad is coming to VA. You dig? So stand by for more info. Please don't hit me up if you ain't even got no gear. Don't do it to yourself. You dig? Because we coming to go super hard. Like super hard. You dig? And I've been waiting on this moment to get back to Virginia, my hometown, and get back into my circumference and really, really give y'all a good class. You dig? So this is the underground workstation. This is our underground den we've been working on. You dig? You know I'm moving kind of fast. I'm seeing it myself move kind of fast. I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit for y'all. Oh, and there's the steps all the way up. And we've been building borders around here. All this has to come out. All that. And like I said, that's going to be our fire area. And what we're going to do, since we all have big ass tarps, we all have big ass tarps, okay? So we got tarps. Whew, boy, listen, we can build houses with our tarps. You dig? So we're just going to take our tarps and just strap them across, all the way across, from here over to here, with the exception of this area, the fire area. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're going to build a little smokestack for that, for the smoke to come out. We're going to have it come up top of here. So it's going to be a little project, you dig? But we're going to get it done. We definitely going to get it done step by step. So don't overexert yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was leading to all of this. Don't overexert yourself. You dig? Because for the most part, what can happen is you'll exert so much energy, you ain't gonna want to do shit. And then you'll start to become comfortable in not doing nothing. And you don't want to start that kind of mentality, especially out here. You dig? It will bust you in your ass. Storms happen. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be prepared for that. So this is the camo netting. I just threw over just to give it a little ambiance. you know what I'm saying, and the bushes and all that wonderful stuff I had all dead now, but it still gives it that look. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna walk right up on it and say, "Oh, this is a camp." You know what I'm saying? Especially from a distance, so it blends in, does exactly what it's supposed to do. You dig? So being out here is superbly dangerous, but if you know what the hell you're doing and take your time and again focus, you understand what I'm saying, then you'll be all right. Listen to those who know what the hell they're doing. Very important. Do not come out into the fucking woods, desert, or island or anywhere and think you know it all, because the elements will bust your ass. You understand what I'm saying? I watch these so-called professional survival professors and trainers and for 30 and 40 years, and guess what? I seen these motherfuckers tap out. I mean tap. Come get me, motherfucker, please. You dig? I'm not lying, y'all. Like, yo, and it's amazing because you gotta be ready and prepared. Just because you think you know something don't mean you know something. You dig? So we're gonna look at another setup, right? Another setup system, another system setup. And we're gonna come up under here. And what you're looking at now is the Camilio hammock system. Okay? So we're gonna come around here. Right? And this is boom, Camilio. This is the new addition to the squad. My cousin, my young cousin. I had to take him up. I'm building, trying to build an empire with these young brothers, man.
Learning from the best.
And especially family, you dig? So the Camilio system is very good quality hammock, very good quality. Y'all know mine is the Dragon's Lair, all black. You dig? But I'm showing you this because it's an option. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you, there is a big difference in comfortability between a hammock and a tent. Okay? Very big difference in comfortability. Now, there's also a very big difference in busting your ass. Okay? Because if you set this up wrong, listen, you and Mr. Ground is going to be the best of friends. Trust me what I tell you. So with hammocks, you always want to make sure that your rope system is at least 30 degrees. So if you could point like this on your ropes, you're pretty much straight with your setup. You dig? This is a good way to measure, to make sure that your hammock is, set up, or you find your comfortability. See, these types of loops, they have like 20, 21 loops on them, so you can go wherever your comfortability may be. All you got to do is loosen up the strap and let some of them loops down, and you can lower it down even more, but you don't want to bring it too low because then you'll be on the ground once you get in it. So give yourself some comfortability. So this is also another option, and this has the mosquito netting here. You understand what I'm saying? To keep the bugs all out your face. And, I know a lot of sisters, that's the first thing they worry about, the goddamn bugs, and the spiders and the ticks and the chiggers and whatever. See, look, all these damn mosquitoes. See, look. So you get the mosquito netting, and that helps you with the comfortability. Also, with this kind of hammock, if you just want to chill out, you know what I'm saying, you're not in an area where, you got a lot of bugs like that. You don't want the bug net up, right? So boom, all you'll have to do is turn your hammock over. You'll undo your mosquito netting strings, boom, drop your net, right? And then just turn your hammock over 180 degrees, and boom, now you got a regular setup, regular hammock setup. See, so you have options. So I'm showing you that and telling you that to make sure that all of your gear is multifunctional gear, right? Now, with this tarp system, now we're supposed to get a really bad storm tomorrow. They said it was supposed to be today, but now it's being pushed to tomorrow and all this good shit. But anyway, we're gonna be out here because our gear has to be thoroughly tested in the rainstorm, and that's how we get down. Survive or die. You have to learn how to survive in all elements. Freezing fucking cold, freezing thunderous, treacherous rain, hail. You understand what I'm saying? I done been out in you name it. I done been flooded in my own goddamn tent. Okay, woke up to a flood in the damn tent. So, yo, I'm giving you so many different ways to think about your comfortability out here. So, let's go back to the command post because I want y'all to just rock out with me as I get my fire started, get the water boiling, throw this chicken on, and sit tight, ride out. Your fire kit should be based upon the elements that you're gonna be in, what you find quick and easy to utilize. You know what I'm saying? So my two favorites is the Nestlet, and this is used to groom mice and netting and all that kind of stuff. So you wanna just break that up a little bit, and it's like compressed cotton with other little fibers in it, but when this thing sparks, it don't take much. You dig? So the Nestlet, and I got a little dryer lint. Dryer lint. Yes, simple dryer lint. So you want to fluff that up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And I also have my favorite, good old piece of fat wood, bruised pine. So, ooh, yeah, and the thing is, shit, I ain't gonna need to carry none because we're gonna be surrounded by pine. That's all. You know what I mean?
Nothing but fat.
Nothing but pine everywhere. So we gonna be good on that. Yeah, so you just wanna get your fire popping. Make sure you always start your fire with dry wood. It has to be dry. Or you can start it with duct tape if you're trying to dry out your wood during the rain and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna get into that a little bit. You dig? So stand by. Dang. See? Simple, wasn't it? Dryer lint and the nestlets. Alright, so now you take my fat wood. Edge, edge. Take the dry kindling. And I'm not trying to start a real big raging fire, just enough to give me enough smoke to keep the mosquitoes away and the bugs. You know what I'm saying? Always make sure you got dry pieces. That just helps. Now you just build around your fire. Even if you have damp pieces, you want to put them around the fire so they can be drying out as your fire is burning. Because what's going to happen with wet wood, it's going to give you more smoke. You understand what I mean? So if you're trying to build heat, then you know that your wood has to be dry, and you're gonna, if you're using wet wood, it's gonna have to be plenty of it, but you got to know how to build that to give off that heat. If you just want smoke, then you know all you need is a few pieces of damp wood, and that'll just give you the smoke to help kill the bugs or making smoke signals for rescue and different things of that nature. So especially with a fire, yo, pay attention to what the fuck you doing. Straight up. If you're working on a fire, and do nothing more but just that. Don't allow people to distract you. You understand what I'm saying? Because safety is always fucking first, especially when you're dealing with fire. Man, this shit'll, well, you know what a fire will do. Common sense, right? So you know for a fact that you need to pay extra attention when you're dealing with a goddamn fire. Once you're done with the fire, then you know, go ahead, hold your conversation and all that. But please, just be mindful. Always be mindful with fire, yo. Your, your safety comes first. You dig? Now, as you can see, I'm just building a pyramid. You know what I mean? I got one or two damp pieces, and that'll help. But I'm bringing the fire up. Why? Because fire burns up, right? Boom. Little damp piece right there. This way it's just drying off a little bit. Okay. This is your TP fire. This is what we call the TP fire or the pyramid fire. Very simple and easy to build and to keep your fire going. All right. Boom. So we're going to let that burn for a minute. And in the meantime, let me get this stove out. Be back at you. All right. All right. All right. Hang with me a little bit. So, as we was talking about comfortability, right? This is my new folding table, little camp table by iClimb, right? It's very simple setup, super simple setup, okay? Boom, it just stretches out like so, right? And then you just, boom, take this, pull it out that way, this comes that way, connect it there, connect it there, pull the legs out, table. Or, you know, again, your comfortability is what you make it, right? So, or you can build your table. Just how this is built. Very simple setup. A very simple setup, right? So you could take 4 logs, little small logs, okay, and do a figure 8 in between each log, up, up, over, boom, 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 boom. Y'all know what a figure 8 is, right? At each end, and you'll tie them all together, and then you'll take another 4 logs, or you could even do a tripod table with the log table, with the log top. Take 3 logs, tie them together in a figure 8, and then stretch them, and then just sit your 4 logs right on top of your tripod you just made, all out of the elements, all out of the things that's right around you. You understand what I'm saying? So again, this is what survival is about. Being able to utilize what's around you to give you food, clothing, shelter, you know what I'm saying? I mean, water, heat, to help you survive. And that's what survival is about. Survival is not about how much fucking gear you got, what kind of gear you got, who name you got on your gear. That's not fucking survival. That's trying to be cute. And what happens with you type niggas is you end up dead. With all your name brand fucking gear, with all these crackers names every goddamn where, your ass end up dead. Can't survive shit. Because for one, you don't pay attention. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all think this shit is a game. Think it's a game. Like, you know, I had a Negro tell me I'm out here playing fucking Boy Scouts. Playing Boy Scout. You dig? And it's shit like that that irks my soul with you coon ass niggas. Really irks my soul. Because I guarantee you that you won't survive. You will not survive. Guarantee that. Because of the fact you get too emotional. Because of the fact you panic. Because of the fact that you just don't know what the fuck you doing. And you watched a couple YouTube goddamn videos and you think you just gonna come out here and just set up shop and eat all this great fucking food, and next thing you know, you freezing. Huh? You can't even keep yourself goddamn warm at night. You can't keep your babies warm at night. Huh? You can't keep your woman warm at night. Y'all out here freezing the goddamn death trying to be cute. This shit ain't about being cute, man. You will lose your goddamn life out here trying to be cute. I'm telling you straight up. Don't give a fuck how pretty you are. You will lose your motherfucking life out here trying to come cute. Some fucking boots and like you going to a goddamn thought festival or some shit. You will die out here. The elements is nothing to play with out here. See? We move and operate in the rule of threes of survival. 3 hours to live in harsh elements and conditions. Ice storms, hurricanes, shit like that. Harsh elemental conditions. Okay? 3 hours. 3 days without water. 3 days. 3 days without water. Your ass is grass. 30 days without food. 30 days without food. Your ass is grass. But to be really honest with you, it depends on your level of training. It depends on your mentality. Because I have fasted for more than 30 days. You understand what I'm saying? I have fasted right along with Minister Farrakhan, eating just 1 to 2 meals per week, y'all. So it can be done. Yeah, that's why I'm so goddamn skinny. Yeah, I tried it. It ain't for me. I tried it. But I was healthy as hell. Not saying I'm not now, you dig? But I know the difference. So we got to get back to the fasting. Discipline. You understand what I'm saying? Because there gonna come times, family, where you ain't gonna know what the fuck you gonna eat. So them same worms you said I'll never in my fucking life eat no worm. Guess what? That motherfucker will look like steak. That slimy little bastard will look like a goddamn crawling steak when you hungry. See, and maybe that's the problem. A lot of y'all don't know what being hungry really is. Because you've been so fucking spoiled with your bougie ass parents. Oh, I'm gonna talk about you bougie niggas too. You don't know what it is to live without electricity, to live without water. Especially a lot of y'all in this new generation. You don't know what that shit is about. Spoiled rotten to the core. See? You don't know about them fucking white boxes of milk that just say non-fat dry milk. Ain't nobody name on the motherfucker. Huh? You don't know about that big ass block of cheese that'll have your ass constipated till next year. You can't make a sandwich with the shit. You try to melt that goddamn cheese if you want to. You don't know about them big ass no frills white boxes of cereal that just say flakes. Huh? You don't know about them big ass packs of fucking instant mashed potato that just say just add water. Wasn't no fucking Idaho on my fucking table. You dig? So a lot of y'all don't know what it is to survive, man. You don't know shit about the Cheerios and goddamn jelly sandwich. We talking survival. And it comes in so many different ways. Being out here, this ain't just survival. You got to learn how to survive every day, no matter what situation you in. You have to learn how to fucking come up out of that shit and take charge of your post and all Black Nation property in view. That's your job. You cannot. And I'm going to continue to tell y'all, you cannot fucking rely on anyone for your survival. Because the moment you do, you become a slave. You have put yourself in a position where you owe a motherfucker now. You don't rely on nobody for your survival. This is your life. Who the fuck you gonna rely on better than you about your life? So utilize that principle. Rely on no one for your survival. You got to remove that fear. You have to remove that panic. You have to remove that reactionary emotion. You will fucking die out here. Let me tell y'all, the only place I have not been able to thoroughly train yet is the desert. Now, is that a weakness for me? No. Why? Because first and foremost, I know desert terrain. I know what it takes to survive in the desert. I know how to move and operate in the desert. Have I experienced that? Have I been able to use and make that knowledge manifest yet in the desert? No. But that's what training is all about. See? I would love it. But I know coming out on the goddamn desert, my little black ass better have plenty of water. Plenty of water. So which means now your gear is going to change. See? Your gear is completely different from being in the desert than being in the woods. More so often, you can find sources of water in the woods. You understand what I'm saying? Moss. You can dig holes and find and get to water in the woods. Creeks and streams. You understand what I'm saying? Under certain rocks, and hey, you can find water. In the desert, you know goddamn well ain't nothing out there but dry ass, death, and dirt. Right? So you got to know if you're seeing plants out in the desert, you now have to know and study those plants that's going to give you sources of hydration. Cactuses. Great source of hydration.
Or tell them they losing their fucking mind, King. One way or another. How did you see them plants? Or you losing your motherfucking mind? You about to check out.
But the cactus is a good source of hydration, family. You understand? But you have to learn these things. Now, if we're talking the Arabian goddamn desert, that's a whole nother damn yo. So you know most of your complete gear is going to be nothing but hydration, fluids, plenty of it, and plenty ways to make it happen. So listen, I gotta go and get busy out here. It's getting dark, but I thank y'all for giving me this time, and stand by for the Survive or Die YouTube channel coming up very, very soon, actually within the next couple days, willfully by Friday or even tomorrow. So the Survive or Die Inc. YouTube channel, stand by because we get ready to bring the ruckus. You dig? So I got a few companies. Check this out. Got a few companies, gear companies, in my inbox trying to holler. You dig? So I'm taking it, working it, see where it's going. So trying to get some sponsors with some good quality gear. And so far I'm in talks with the Free Soldier Company and the Gear Top Company. You dig? So y'all know, I've been banging their gear a lot because they make good quality gear. Period. For good quality goddamn prices that people can afford. You dig? So regardless of the fact, I'm trying to make it happen for you. We're trying to make it happen for you. So I thank y'all for listening. I love you more than you hate your black self. Survive or Die Inc. The choice is yours. Power.